Ultimately, people are what drive change. And to motivate people, to keep them excited, I think you need to break barriers. You need to change the way they think. You need to find new challenges. So all these are, I think, things that, create change. And then once they see success from change over time, it just builds up. You have to look at the past, how we started, and then you try to kind of predict the future. And then you adapt your assets accordingly. So in the past, there was no internet, and slowly, social media started to come up. So that then changed, and online and e-commerce. Then, habits and the way people spend changes. Last year was, I would say, another big change, which was the pandemic. I think that shook up the world and created different, habits. And we carefully analyze what happens and then try to see, okay, based on these trends that we see today, where do we see the evolution of retail coming? And then try to structure our thoughts accordingly when we either look at new malls or new spaces. Cloud is something that we came up with to solve a problem. There used to be a storage space. Today we created offices. Cloud is a co-working space that has around 2,000 square meters of space, which is a plug-and-play solution. So if you're a startup, you could start there on a desk, and then over time you grow. You could expand and take more space, and then ultimately become an anchor company one day. Cloud Spaces is a flexible space. It's fully fitted out, and that's something that we could roll out quite quickly and expand. I think the most important thing today, and I think the future, is community. Everything is shaped around communities, whether it's the real estate itself or even the online commerce today. Social media is all about communities, but also shopping in the future. And you see the trends today of collaborations. Even brands today are doing, collaborations between Adidas and Gucci, for example, and that's creating a community of followers who shop in a certain way, to be part of that community of shopping. And I think that's where I see shopping evolving to.